I prefer to stream with the VPN on, but it doesn't seem like that's going to be an option right now.
Yeah, well, if you got to turn it off, you got to turn it off.
Anyway, I don't know if Adam's here. He did say something, but I had technical difficulties. Hopefully this works now? I don't...
Yeah, he had made a comment that Mother's Basement is like a nerd that you mock, where DX just had such a bad attitude.
They both have bad attitudes. The
Yeah,
difference
DX
is...
is.
DX... So, the thing about DX and why I generally like him more than Jeff is that DX is honest about his, like, intentions and everything. He's, like, very straightforward and upfront about everything. Jeff is
Yeah,
just a liar. He tries to, like, manipulate you.
yeah,
I
yeah.
find
Like he,
I find a person who's at least honest about the fact that like they're biased and have no intention of giving a series a fair shake, or are just open about the fact that they're stupid, albeit unintentionally, a lot more tolerable than snake tongue.
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, you might need to place your sign. Oh, nope. There goes my internet again.
Oh, fun.
I it's I think the internet right now is just like unstable for some reason. Like I even changed, I'm still on the 2.4. VPN is off. I think this could be the internet and or the modem. I don't know.
Hmm.
Okay, sign. They both watch too much TV and play too many video games. I don't think either of them play enough video games.
Yeah, I don't know. Their literacy seems to be
Yeah,
very
especially
questionable.
RPGs and MMOs. Like,
Mm.
I don't even know that much about MMOs, and I still know more about them than they do.
Yeah. Why the fuck was Jeff using fucking Overwatch as an example of like how to criticize an MMO? Like, what the fuck?
Well, I mean, to be fair, I guess Overwatch is kind of like if WoW was a competitive multiplayer game because it's like a class hero shooter or whatever. Um,
Mm.
it has the same conventions as like your DPS, your healer, and your tank for your teams, but yeah, it's not an MMO. It was originally going to be an MMO before they turned it into a different project.
Hmm. Yeah, and then there was like fucking for some reason every single time. Oh, bro's just not going to show up.
Um, you know what? I might need to just actually reset the area by resting at the bonfire or something.
There you go.
What do you mean everything is that is a huge Nick, one of your things you said that stuck with me is that an anime is like a house of cards, and when you take one out, it falls up. I assume you mean anime.
I,
That is a
I,
huge reason I rarely watch TV or movies anymore. Everything is edited or changed all the time. That's always been. Everything is edited, even books. Like
I
editing is
don't.
required for that.
I, I, I'm trying to process what he said there. I don't recall having said that. When was this?
Like literally every single piece of art that exists is not that's ever really existed that's good has been edited in some way.
My
It's
summon sign has disappeared and I can't quit the game. Okay, well, guess what, asshole? Function Alt F4.
early 2000. What?
You mean the early 2010s? Because that would explain why I don't remember this.
2010s he means.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I must have said it when I was like 15, 16. Um, because I don't really make use of the House of Cards analogy, and that's interesting. Um, I would like to know what exactly the full
Cannot use
context of that was.
bonfire. Guess what, asshole?
um,
Oh yeah, we can't do it that often in this game because of the punishment that they implemented for this.
oh yeah. Oh well.
That is why you didn't like edits and
Oh, you're talking about like edits, as in like what 4Kids used to do.
that's that is a very different thing from media just being edited in general, part of the creation process.
Okay, yeah, that
So
makes more sense.
yeah, if it's like the 4Kids edits, well, I think 4Kids commissioned those edits from the studio that animated the series rather than them actually animated it themselves. Because, duh. But that kind of shit is just like, corporate like censorship or whatever. That's not quite the same thing as like what editing usually is in media, which is just like the creative process of like making modifications to a work to like make it better and more focused and stuff. Like every single movie that's ever been made has technically been saved in the edit. You have like your rough cut, and then editing is like cutting the movie down to like an acceptable product, an acceptable like quality, or just whatever you're like happy with as the creator. Or kids would remove a card, making the card house fall apart. Well, yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah, no, I get what you mean there. That makes sense. I can see why I was saying that.
let me just straight up reload via teleporting from Macduff's workshop to Macduff's workshop and hope that solves it.
Mm-hmm.
Did you place your sign back down?
I'm about to.
Funimation, when Gen and Cindy left, will knock the House of Cards down, crumble the cards up, rebuild the house to look shitty, and then call you a Nazi if you don't like their new House of Cards.
That's one way to put it. I still can't get over it. I don't even know what the show was fucking called. It was like some skateboard thing. And then they were like, one of the dialogue changes they made was like, bitches and bros and non-binary hoes. And I'm just like, excuse me?
Even the, like, Cutie Honey, there was, like, a couple of things like that, but it wasn't...
it
didn't seem political, exactly. It
yeah,
kind of worked
was
within the confines of what was going on.
Yeah, it was punched up a little bit, but it was like one part where Seiji's like, "Let me mansplain," and I'm just like, "Ooh, come on."
Yeah, that one was the tackier one. Honestly, it stood out to me, but I didn't think the one about like, did you just misgender me or whatever that one said was a problem, because that was technically what just happened.
Yeah, exactly.
So
yeah, it wasn't completely out of nowhere.
The whole mansplain thing was just stupid. It literally made no sense.
Yeah, I mean, that said, I am still glad that we have a Cutie Honey dub after all these years. And the fact that fucking Wayne Grayson is in it is just amazing.
Uh-oh.
Oops. Did not think that would happen. Well.
I'm falling, and I can't get up.
When your phantom kills you.
At least I didn't do that to you earlier.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, sure. Makes me feel like a schmuck.
Yeah, I will say too that the Re-Cutie Honey dub definitely seems a lot more polished than a lot of other like modern dubs. It probably because it isn't a simul dub. So I mean, it isn't like a 2004 project. So they actually have the time to polish it up. It's not like a weekly release.
Yeah, the voice acting is so good.
Yeah, and Natko or whatever is also like really hot. I recognize her voice from somewhere.
Yeah, you know what? Let me pull it up because I'm.
Is your sign down?
Yep.
Yeah, it took a little bit for me to get adjusted, but I can see like the Joey mannerisms in his voice after watching for 40 minutes.
Yeah. Where is...
I didn't think he was still doing voice work.
Yeah, it's crazy. Just behind the voice actors.
You follow Wayne Grayson on Instagram. He's a cool guy.
Yes.
I love how the old 4Kids actors except Lisa Ortiz don't talk about their political opinion on social media.
Oh, please don't tell me that Lisa Ortiz is a cunt. I don't need to know that if it's true. I am running out of voice actors that I can comfortably listen to without thinking, oh, that person's a douchebag. Let's see. Oh, that's why Honey sounded so much like Excel. It's literally Jessica Calveo.
Yeah, it's Honey sounded basically just like Chohi from Ikitosen, so it was already like very familiar to me.
Yeah. Natsuko is Natalie Van Sistine, don't know her. Let's see. None of the Brenna Prill, she's a Funimation voice actor. Mike Pollock is the short, older detective, and then the taller detective is Josh Greeley.
Can you repeat that?
That taller detective that was with Natsuko is Josh Greeley.
Ooh.
The guy who took over as Issei and DD after Scott Freeman got sacked for CP. Let's see, Scarlet Claw, Erica Schroeder. I am not recognizing any of these other voice actors. Oh, well, the newscaster was Monica Rial. That one stuck out like a fucking sore thumb. It stuck out like her horse teeth. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not... Oh, shit. Bryce Pappenbrook is going to be Akira Fudo. Interesting. Then Christina V is coming back as Miki Makimura. Ooh, Lucy Christian's in this. Neat.
He's kissing up to Monica and G.
Ew, come on, I didn't want to know that!
I don't know. Kissing up meaning what exactly?
Yeah, she's fucking... She's going along with their shit. God damn it, I didn't want to know that.
Oh, Lisa's at Funimation now, apparently. I guess that's her new job. Maybe one of these days, we might get like some hope that she'll be able to voice Amy Rose again, unless she didn't get recast.
Yeah.
because I know the 4Kids contract or whatever ended after Unleashed.
I'd rather Jennifer Juilliard come back.
Yeah, she's okay. I think Lisa Ortiz was probably a better fit for the character.
Sort of. But I mean, especially now that the characters are like canonically older. I don't know. Of course, I'm still a Drummond guy when it comes to Sonic.
The thing that bothers me the most about Richard's performance is just the fact that he'll never like be able to reach his potential, really, because of the way they had written his stories and the scripts he had to read previously and the way he was directed previously. Now there's just like a very specific Roger, not Richard.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, what the fuck? Okay, yeah. Roger's gotten nothing but garbage to work with. I haven't played Frontiers, so I don't know how the story is in that, but
it's better, obviously, but like I think the fundamental issue of there already being an existing identity for how Roger's Sonic sounds, they basically can't do anything to course correct at this point after
it's
like
too little too late.
Yeah. So while the script is a lot better, they have to make him sound like a certain way just to be consistent.
Mm-hmm.
So we can't really fix the problem anymore.
Right.
We kill Ruined Sentinels because there's still technically a boss in Sinner's Rise. We can still co-op, right?
Yeah.
It won't matter if we do.
Well, no. This is the area for Ruined Sentinels. I thought you meant like in Sinner's Rise.
Yeah, but there's also War Lost Bastille after the Ruined Sentinels, so I guess that section technically up.
It's a different section. Yeah, it's gated off by the boss. So like we can still co-op in servants' quarters, but not prior to that. Come on, line up. Come on, line up. There we go. Dude. Ow. This is going well. Alright. I was having a good day until I learned that about Lisa. Like, come on, she's my Lena. I didn't need to know that. Now I'm not going to be able to enjoy Slayers as much.
You feel sorry for Lucy Christian? All Lucy Christian wants to do is post photos of her granddaughters on social media, and Monica and Jamie yell it's not fighting for social justice. Bro.
Yeah, fucking leave her alone. Goddamn. That is literally, oh my god. So, my fucking... Alright, so... I suppose I have to use the terms just to keep this simple and not like a linguistic clusterfuck. I do not recognize the people I'm related to as their familial titles would be. So, like, when I say, like, my cousin, I don't actually view this person as my cousin. It's just to make it simpler for you to understand. Fucking one of my younger cousins, in heavy air quotes, is like on that whole Palestine Hamas train, and she's just obsessed with the Israel Palestine thing, literally to the point where like she went up to fucking Boston the other day to go to a fucking protest, and she has been berating her sister about not obsessing over the fucking Israel Palestine thing. and she's like all for fucking Hamas and Palestine and all that shit. And like, I mean, when I tell you literally verbally abusing, I mean like some of the most toxic shit you can imagine someone saying to their sibling is being said by this broad just because her sister isn't spending 24/7 obsessing over the fucking thing. It's like, it's wild. So like, they are literally like just like her in that regard. Like, how about shut the fuck up? Not everybody is so fucking terminally online, you fucking asshole.
Imagine if they did that to Christina V whenever she posts, like, selfies of herself in a bikini at a hotel swimming pool, bro.
She's got a fucking great body.
Yeah. It's just like, it's the same thing. It's just like completely harmless pictures being posted online. Oh, you're not fighting for social justice.
Yeah, I mean, she is kind of one of those. A couple of years ago, I actually unfollowed her because she was all like, "You gotta vote Democrat in Georgia no matter what," and I'm just like, "Oh my god, really?" So, like, she's hot but dumb.
Moss doesn't want freedom, they want Sharia law. Big difference. No one wants freedom as far as, like,
government.
statism goes.
Yeah, no government wants freedom.
Government power infinitely expands until it can no longer expand, at which point it takes everyone down with it.
Pretty much, yeah. It's like Captain Crunch, except oops, all fascism. That's government. No matter the government, no matter what it starts out as, that's just how it is.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we got both. Okay. Time to leave. No, you're not okay. Bonk. I think he broke midair. Uh-oh. Oh, Jesus Christ! At the same time in two directions! That was gnarly. Uh-oh. No. What the fuck? Where the fuck are you going? He looked at me and then started going towards you. Oh god.
Huh?
How did... What? How did you... I mean, okay, but still, what? Alright then. Yeah, government is like Captain Crunch. It's like, it cuts the roof of your mouth and oops, all fascism. All right. So I am gonna go level up and probably quickly go pee.
I'm also Schuld, Monica, and Jamie are supporters of the BDS movement against Israel. I don't know what that is. Hey Monica, Jamie, are you going to boycott Japan too? Because, like Israel, they are a powerful American ally occupying foreign land with our money.
All right. Level 280. All right. I am going to be right back.
Yeah, I need to actually ask for, like, an ETA, on when we'll be going.
Yep.
Oh, I think I have enough souls for level 2? Question mark?
We're
Yeah.
in the, like, 300 and change. Yeah. All right. God damn it. I didn't want to know any of this.
Going soon-ish. Not sure what
Yeah.
that means, but
Okay. Well, I guess she'll knock when you're ready to go. Um I feel like you know that picture of the Gadsden snake that says "Don't tread on me," and then in the next panel or whatever, it's like a foot stepping on the snake, and it says, "I specifically requested the opposite of this." That's me right now with what Adam is telling me about Lisa Ortiz. I specifically requested not to know this.
well, the Bastard. Oh no, it was 3 Crimson Waters rather, not the Rouge Water.
Okay. Okay. Still no real.
Greatly
no real
restores
loss.
HP and spell uses, but we can dupe those. So
Yeah. All right. I am going to wipe out my spell setup and go back to something a little bit more. Yeah.
did they
actually,
turn that one into a Black Phantom in this version? That was weird.
You know what? I think 66 will do. And then I can use 2 crystal magic weapons and a I guess homing crystal soul mass. That seems fairly versatile. All right, and I guess I will come pick you up at servants' quarters.
Given the uncertainty of the time frame, we should probably do the gargoyles.
Yep. Then worst case scenario, when you get back, we pick up and do center.
The reason you like Lucy Christian is because she stayed out of it. Blame her for not defending Vic because she was horrified by the others there.
Yeah, I get that. I do get, like, it was cowardly of all of them to not stand up and say, hey, whoa, this is not okay. But I do get the fact that they were all individually terrified and not knowing who they could trust, even if they did want to back him up.
There's also the fact that, like, given who had the powers and all that, they probably also thought that there was, like, a job security risk for them, where if they spoke out, they could just be fired unfairly for...
Exactly.
So they're kind of, like, in a position where they're coerced and can't do anything.
And then they also didn't want to be skewered in the court of public opinion.
That one-shotted me. Never again.
I can imagine it would.
Sonny Straight was everything those awful people accused Vic of being. I know the name, I don't really know anything
Krillin.
about him. Oh.
Yeah. There's a chest here, and then there's your thing here.
This is your world.
Yeah, I don't know. I was on vacation. I was thinking about like, no, yeah, unfortunately. I was thinking about like the Funimation stuff, and then oh right, we can't go through here. All right, you know, I'll come into our world, and then we can take care of the pursuer there.
Vic and Sonny Street. No, I already read that. Vic is also a handsome man and a Chad. Sonny is a small dweeb.
Yeah, I mean, basically everything that they accused him of.
I didn't level up. I need to go.
Total projection. like that whole thing with like Skip Mangina that Sonny Strait and Sean Schemmel were doing. It's like knowing how fucking Sean Schemmel behaves. It's total projection. He is such a fucking prima donna when it comes to his whole "I'm Goku," and it's like, yeah, okay, you're the best Goku. Cool, thanks. Don't try to fucking rub everybody else's noses in it and pretend like fucking Peter Kalamis didn't do jack shit. Like, he deserves some recognition, too.
One day.
I'm sure they will, Gandalf. Now we need to get me in there. Sean Schemmel confuses you? What do you mean? Don Schimmel hates masculinity and calls it toxic. He's been Goku since the thousands. I mean,
He's a hypocrite.
I guess, but technically speaking, hasn't he been Goku since the 90s?
Yes.
Because that was when the Funimation dub was first, like, kind of aired, right?
Very, very late 90s, like 99, I believe, is when Funimation picked it up.
In terms of casting, I guess Kid Goku, whoever they got for that, honestly, like, a pretty impressive casting for Sean Schemmel there, because I could totally believe, like, whoever they did get for Kid Goku. I could totally believe that Kid Goku's voice is just Sean Schemmel, like, as, like, a pubescent kid.
Yeah.
They sound very similar.
Yeah. It does flow very naturally from one to the next. Where, like, I think Colleen's voice for Gohan flows better into Kyle A. Bear's. But yeah, fuck.
The real Macho Man character, unless it's Super.
Yeah. That's the funny thing to me. Like, Goku is such a where's my crystal? Goku is like such an example of positive masculinity. That, like, you know, he's this super powerful buff dude who's like all about combat, but at the same time, like, he only fights for, you know, protection or in a duel for fun. And he also, like, you know, he thinks for himself, does his own thing. He's just a gentle person by nature, you know? It's like Goku is just such a positive masculine symbol. And then here's the fucking guy who does his voice like, oh, masculinity is toxic. It's like, you fucking weenie. All right, I am over by the bell gnome. So whenever you're ready.
Yeet.
I was going to call him a bundle of sticks, but this is YouTube and Twitch, and I don't want to get you in trouble.
You don't think Colleen Klinkenbeard is good at boys?
It really depends. Luffy and Gohan, she does a fine job.
Oh, Luffy from One Piece?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't watched One Piece at all.
I've seen some of it. I genuinely tried One Piece. Like, I watched the first few seconds of episode 1.
Weird to me that your sign ain't showing up.
Oh, I'm waiting for your sign.
Oh, I thought...
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. We can do it in yours. That's fine.
I put my sign down.
Okay.
I thought that you were basically signaling to me that your sign had been put down, but...
Oh, no, yeah. I was thinking of, like, the alternating thing where it's like... But, yeah.
Can't remember her name, but the woman who voices Goku in Japanese has bigger set of penis and balls than Schemmel. I don't know what that means.
Masako Nozawa is more of a Chad than Schimmel is. I mean, yeah, fucking... Have you heard the fucking lungs on her? Jesus Christ. Like, the voice doesn't fit the character, but goddamn if she's not a good voice actor. Okay. Oh, there it is. Hi, Cousin Eddie. I'm Cousin Eddie.
I love One Piece memes, but memes are all I have time for these days when it comes to anime. Hi.
He fucking landed right in front of you. Yep. God, that is so disappointing. I am genuinely upset that I've been told this information about Lisa Ortiz.
I still need to put in the time and effort to get, like, voice audio clips or whatever of, like, both Aaron Fitzgerald and Tara Plott. Make, like, an AI voice model and just find some way to learn how to actually train those things to begin with.
Yeah.
And then
I have
hopefully learn
Noir.
how to mod the AI voice lines into, like, the games.
Yeah. I have a Noir voice model. It's like a hybrid, though, of her and the girl who took over.
Yeah, that's not what I want.
Yeah. So like it doesn't sound terrible, but it's not quite right either. Just pure Aaron Fitzgerald would be better.
That's fair. Honestly, I think it's surprising that one doesn't really exist because it's like really easy to make. Because all you'd have to do is get into like the fucking PC port or whatever of like any of the like Rebirth trilogy games or Mega Dimension Neptunia, just any of those games generally. Turn off everything aside from every sound all the way down to 0 aside from the voices. And then just record her lines, record the cutscenes, cut out the Noir lines, and you're literally done. Now you just need to train the AI on various emotions and stuff.
Bro. I want the Twilight Herbs, thanks. But I can't take them because I have the Radiant Life Gem. Alright. There we go.
You love memes in general. Even shitty brands like Barney and Teletubbies have good memes. Teletubbies is just inherently memeable because of the creep factor. Like, even when I was a kid, I thought Teletubbies was kind of creepy-ish.
Yeah.
And as an adult, it's just like, no, even with any vague nostalgia that might be there, I can't square that. It's just so creepy.
Yeah. You know what kind of bugs the fuck out of me is all those lost media hunts where all they do is focus on kids' shows. Like, come on. Find something more interesting.
On Gargoyle.
Oh, this episode of Dora the Explorer that aired once in 1999. It's an epic hunt to find it. It's like, bro, come on. There's better stuff that you could be searching for than fucking Dora the Explorer. Behind me! Dude, really? Hey!
Huh?
Holy shit, that didn't look comfortable. Alright, getting you out of here. Okay.
Mind the Black Phantom dogs at the bottom of the stairs.
That is true. That is a thing that I was thinking about already.
Dora has good memes too. Other than posting my games, I shit post Instagram a lot. I've never had an Instagram, and I don't think I ever will.
Yep.
I will absolutely never have a TikTok.
Ugh. Okay, guys. Need you to not do this. Thanks. Character, I'm pressing the B button. Please run. Dude, come on. Heal. Dude, fuck off. That was retarded. Oh my god. They're just nipping at me from off screen as I'm running away to light the bonfire. Because I can't fucking hit them to save my goddamn life. Quite literally.
I have a...
I'm not going to be able to fucking cast magic because they'll just nip at me and keep interrupting me. So I'm like, okay, I'll use my sword. Can I use my sword? No, of course not. I can't fucking use my sword. They just hit me through that anyway. Like, come the fuck on.
TikTok is the Chinese Communist Party finishing what the Khrushchev started. Nikita Khrushchev is, but that sounds like a...
So is Discord, basically.
Well, Discord, I mean, I guess, it was... I don't believe it was bought out, like, significant shares of by Tencent until later.
Yeah.
It started out as just, like, a small thing that was made, like, specifically with gamers in mind, and then it became, like, way too big.
Yeah.
It's funny, too, because I think fucking Doug, at least for, like, personal stuff with, like, friends and stuff, like, with Parkser, I think he still uses Skype. Which is interesting. Skype was such an old thing from back when I was in middle school. Existed.
Yeah. God, I remember when this game first came out, me and fucking Shane and Rich were using Skype.
Nikita Khrushchev dreamed of destroying America not by fighting it, but spreading propaganda. That's how states each other. Very rarely do states destroy other states through outright. It's more about, like, manipulation and poking and prodding and propaganda and stuff like that. It's more about internal collapse. Especially with, like, democratic systems.
Yeah. That is very much the truth. Matter of fact, actually, yesterday, fucking, my cousin there was telling me, like, he kept saying, like, you know, I mean, democracy is kind of the best. And I'm like, no, it's not. He's like, yeah, it kind of is, though. I'm like, no, it's not, though. I'm like, democracy is literally gang rape.
Simply as a matter of definition.
Yeah, it categorically is gang rape. Like, you literally can't get around that fact. Yeah, and I didn't quite get the chance to outline it this way, but, like, what I wanted to say was, like, you know, think about it. Like, I have zero right to tell you how to live your life. You have zero right to tell me how to live my life. That being the case, it doesn't matter how many people who also, as individuals, have zero right how to, you know, to tell me or you how to live our lives, agree with us. You know, 0 times any number is still 0. So the fundamental conceit of democracy is wrong from the get-go, just per math. No right times any number of people is still no right. So I don't get to use force against you to tell you how to live your life. You don't get to use force against me to tell me how to live my life. The same goes for literally everybody around the world, every individual, none excluded. So 0 times any number of people is always going to be 0. So there is no such thing as a right to rule others. Just period. It doesn't exist. It can't exist.
Yeah, I'll read, like, a couple more of the things he said, and we're now, like, ready to go, so we'll have to pick this up probably tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
I I liked your analogy about 51% of bumblefuck not liking marijuana. Marijuana's overrated as all hell, but it's harmless.
Is that all he said?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just the simple principle of math, 0 times anything is 0. So apply that to the right to initiate force against someone. And once you understand that core principle, congratulations, you must then be an anarchist in order to be intellectually consistent.
Yeah, well, thanks for, stopping by, Adam. I'm going out to eat, so...
yeah, appreciate it.
I'll probably be... probably, if Neo's still awake, I'll probably figure something out with, system image backup, and then I'll run, the, Chris script, and then, I will... Probably tomorrow, I'll probably stream, Genshin Impact or something else, now that I can actually do so feasibly without a lot of issues, so...
Yeah.
I should have more time to stream now that I'm not really dealing with Windows bullshit. Yeah. I'll probably be back tomorrow.
Yep. We may or may not, depending on what tonight looks like, and if you want to do that, or if you want to pick this back up, we can, whatever, it doesn't matter, so.
Yeah,
but,
I don't know when you got up.
I got up at, noonish. So, I've been up for, 9 hours.
We'll see how I feel after going out to eat.
Yeah. So.
I still think first thing, though, I want to try the system image backup thing. Get that out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, bye, Adam.